Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Gods and Kings as the Maya. In the intro video, we explained our general strategy of infinite city sprawl, and we have colonized our city on a hill. So, with that, we have to choose our first research and choose our first production. So we are going to make a beeline to pottery for the uber-broken pyramid, that is pyramid singular, not pyramids the wonder. And we are going to choose a production, and what we are going to do, pottery is going to take 10 turns, scouts are going to take approximately 5, that sounds like a pretty good combo, build a couple of scouts out there. It's going to look at the city management, obviously we're going to be working that 3 value tile, and feel pretty good about it, excellent. Meanwhile, our warrior is going to go, not through the mountains, so north. Boom. Turn 1. I'm going to try to play this a little bit faster than I usually do. I usually talk and pontificate a little bit more than I have to, but well. Hit this hill. It's not a very exciting hill. Looks like there's another bit of a mountain range over on this side, so I'm going to cut away and then maybe cross the river. Usually with my first settling pattern, I like to make sort of a big circle. I like to clear the whole circle around my city, because obviously I'm looking for a place to settle, more than just striking out sort of at a distance here. Ooh, ruins. Alright. I always debate maybe turning them off just to reduce randomness, but they're so exciting. They give you something really good to do early on. Scout number 1 is finished. We are 5 turns away from pottery, and 4 turns from another scout. Kind of awkward timing, but I don't know, we'll sink 1 turn into something. I could have started an atlas, but I really want to have another unit done before pottery comes in, because I want to start the pyramid right away. Or I'm going to start the pyramid right away, and I would prefer having another unit done before that happens. So I guess we'll strike out directly east, maybe go a little across, and and go in this direction. Alright. And what do you claim for me? Ah! Wait. I thought it spawned barbarians, or did it? I'm confused. Discovered? Oh, it discovered that one over there. Okay. Alright, well, that's still kind of useless-ish. Can you not give me, like, a technology? Gold. Actually, gold would have been my #1 thing, because I really want to buy a... Hello, Gandhi. Nice to meet you. We might be friends. I would really like to buy a worker. I don't want to build one, at least not right away. Alright, that makes up for the stupid barbarian encampment. Archery? I don't need archery. I don't need it because I don't need archers. There are no archers. There are no Mayan archers. There are only atlatlists, and I get to start with them. Oh well, we need the wheel and stuff too, and I mean, a tech is a tech. It's a bunch of free beakers, even if it's not immediately relevant. Do we hammer on this guy, or just, like, walk away? You know what, I'm going to walk away, because for all I know he's going to spawn friends, and it's going to take forever to kill him, and that sounds really annoying. And I want to find ruins, so let's do that. I need the monies. And that's all I want right now. It's like, and I'm not going to ask for another technology. Oh, Grand Mesa over there. I'm not going to ask for another technology. I just want a couple of bucks, if I can. Marble over here, dye over here. So heading northward would be pretty good to grab some extra luxury resources, because of course we only have 1 type of luxury resource at our capital, which is a little rough. We've got bananas over here, but they're not luxury. We've got more salt. We got plenty of salt. No shortage of that. Sheeps, and that's just a high money tile. It's not even, like, improvable. It's not really that great. What do we get? 85 gold. That's actually a large amount of gold, I believe, so I'm really happy about that. Let's go straight east, I guess. More straight east. Interesting. And the scout's about to finish. And the pottery. How did that... Did it not say 5 and 4 before? How did they sync up? I'm confused, but I guess I'll take it. Alright, I'm going to loop south now, because I'm going to send this one to the northeast. Let's see if we can curl below the... Oh! Below the mountains. Although, apparently we're not going to, because it looks like the ridge continues this way. Still, I will take another goodie hut. Thank you very much. And, maybe this way. One step at a time. Okay. Antwerp! Nice to meet you. Choose production. Well, obviously we're going to build a pyramid. These silly, silly, overpowered pyramids. Next, what are we going to build? Well, next on our priority list is probably going to be stuff to improve our tiles, especially improving the salt would be very nice. Gives +1 food, +1 gold? Yeah, but when improved, I think it gives us +1 food, +1 hammer on improvement. It doesn't, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. If that doesn't give us an extra hammer, well, it will because of the, we're mining it. I'm pretty sure. And so it ends up to be a pretty decent tile. Although the thing is, since our cities aren't going to grow very big, we don't actually need a ton of food. Still, I'm gonna start with that. It's going to be pretty high value now. Plus, we'll be able to bank the extra happiness into a golden age, potentially. So obviously, we definitely want to clear that. Boom. A map is not super useful, but it's not bad. It did reveal some more ruins over here, which I'm happy about. We could also brush by the city-state, although I won't because it would add an extra turn. So as much as I want to meet people and hopefully get that extra 30 gold, more salt. Man, we are going to have the highest sodium diet. I kind of would like to bring the warrior back down here and check this, but maybe, you know, let's pop another hill over here and see. Oh, all right, we'll meet one more neighbor. That's good, and then maybe loop around that way instead. It's a little bit risky not having the warrior around. I am on a high difficulty. I'm playing on Emperor. I don't know if I mentioned that. Definitely higher than my previous videos. Genghis Khan. You know, as scary as he can be, if you're not neighbors with him, I find that he's actually a pretty decent guy. Like, if you're not literally sharing a border, and I mean, I don't know if that's actually how he works, but that's kind of how it feels. Yeah, we'll go over here. Tier. Nice to meet you. So these are both mercantile civs, or city-states. So, actually, befriending them would be... Oh, we got beat. We got beat to the goody hut. Right. Who's that? Do. Ah. Really? Wonder if there's anyone over here. That might be where Genghis Khan is, actually. But it looks like this north part may be completely for us. Askia. Oh, that's who that is. He can be a bit of a pain. Go that way. Oh, a wild barbarian appears. I guess we should meet this guy. Jerusalem! Alright. And, I don't know. Let's see there. Oh, there may not be much over there, but... Yes, I would be very happy to sell embassies. Anyone who wants to buy an embassy off me, I would be, yeah. Only 21? Maybe that's all he has. And I just clicked out. There we go. Ah, the Danish. I like how fuzzy his stuff looks. Very good graphics. The Danes. And I kind of want a pastry. A Danish. Which I don't believe, if I remember reading correctly, they're not from Denmark. They're from, I don't know, somewhere else. Like the Netherlands or something, or I don't know. It's some weird thing like that. It's like, that doesn't even make any sense. Alright, let's beat on him a little bit. We actually almost have enough for our first worker, which makes me exquisitely happy. Yes, exquisitely. I think we're gonna put in a excuse me, a monument. We would like some civics. We need a few to really make everything run the way we want to. Over here. Ooh, oh, I hope we can get another one. Oh, he just walked away, really. Alright, let's heal up. Yes, that's that. Mining's about to finish. Hurrah, hurrah. So we need 310 for a worker. Mining is done. Bam. Ah, more barber. We already know about that one, clearly. We can see it. You schmuck. Alright. So we finished that, so what are we looking at next? So core technologies we need. We need the wheel at some point to wire everything up. If we happen to have horses in our area, which we'd need animal husbandry to reveal that, then the circus becomes extremely valuable for us. We will need a lot of happiness. But we actually should be okay overall. The Colosseum is also going to be very, very key. Every city will probably have a Colosseum, and I think if we can build a circus, then probably build that as well. Beyond that, unless we need, I guess we'll need calendar actually at some point for some more luxury resources. Writing's not even like that high priority for us, which I know sounds really weird. But we are not going to have really big cities, right? We're going to have very small cities. Our capital is going to be, I don't know, like 5 or 6, and our other cities are going to be like size 3 or 4, something like that. We've got to keep them small not to become too unhappy. And so a library starts to become a lot of maintenance for like maybe a couple beakers in the capital and like 1 in the smaller cities if I don't grow them too much. So yeah, that's asking a lot. 3, yeah, we have to hit a minimum of 3 in the other cities because some of the civics or some of the religious choices we're going to make require that we have 3 or more population. So that's really it. We're going to try to keep our cities as small as possible. So we're probably going to have them stop growth at 3. So the libraries are not really that important. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, theology is the other important thing, because once we get this, it will unlock the long count for the Mayans, which means it starts our timer for free great people. So really, that's that. We don't even care about the extra food from farms as much. It's really, really stunning. The lumber mill may be a decent thing. Uncovering ironwork and all that still as important as ever. I think I will pick up animal husbandry, because we do have the cows near our capital, so we'll improve that. In fact, the borders have already gone. And if we have horses, then we know we'll need to make trapping a pretty high priority. Hopefully we do. Usually we do. I don't know if I've ever played a game where I didn't have horses around. Yeah, I guess that's pretty... Hello, Sydney. Boom. Budokai. Ah, I love, like, the art. I love all these, well, I don't know if it's tattoos or, like, henna or paint, something like that. Probably paint, actually. But I think she looks really cool. Now, she's a the Celts are a very, very good civ in this game. They tend to break up, or produce a lot of faith. And they're usually one of the first people to found religions. Well, this is just a scout, so we're not going to be fighting, obviously. Oh, whoa, damn it! I turned to build my frackin' worker. Oh, and we're going to get harassed. So that is a worker, 1 turn delayed. So already we have 1 inefficiency, which is no good. Gotta be better than that. Come on. Come on, guys. But we can found our first Pantheon, which is great. We're definitely going to do that. And there are, in my opinion, 2 really good picks for the infinite city sprawl strategy. The first one is the God of Craftsmen. Again, we're going to try to get our cities to have a population of 3 or more, which means +1 hammers in all cities. It is really, really good for us. That would be pretty strong. But the Messenger of the Gods is also really, really nice, because we're going to have a lot of cities. We are going to connect them with roads, because they'll basically pay for themselves. We're gonna need 3 road tiles to connect to the next city, and some of them will average, like, we'll sort of be able to connect 2 cities with 5 tiles depending on the pattern that I use. So the roads will pay for themselves with the trade routes, and then that means more beakers, which is good because normally beakers comes from population, specifically with libraries, so we kind of need to overcome that. If we had natural wonders around, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get faith. More culture is not bad because we do have a lot of culture picks we want, but I think those are less important. The happiness from cities on rivers is pretty good, and we are going to be happiness capped, but this happiness doesn't help us. And this one is a little too narrow, so we're not going to do that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm just going to go with Messenger of the Gods. It's really going to pay off for us, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go with that. But what we really want is to found a religion, because we have some extremely key picks in there. Let's do that, so yeah, that'll be fine. Right, our city grew, which is fine. Unit needs orders over here. I guess we will move you kind of that way. next turn. Yeah, I'm still good with this. I can use the money. I should probably be more actively trading and seeing if I can, you know, convince them to buy something. Oh, did I really not kill him? That's okay. He can't do anything to me. I have no improvements yet. I certainly have no unit out there either. And my new worker is planning on moving south, and so he's going to be totally safe. Although he'll probably stop working anyway just because they're annoying like that. I'm going to park myself on the jungle, take a defensive stance, and then see about stomping out that camp now. Since I'm pretty much done exploring that corner, so the warrior's not going to have much to do. Although I still suspect warriors, I find, have a hard time breaking up these camps sometimes because things can outspawn them. I don't know if that's the case if I attacked it right away, but I didn't. I still think the exploration was valuable, so I'm not too bitter. Didn't I get... yeah, I got a freaking ruins from moving away and exploring, so I'm not too cranky. Right, let's get rid of this right away. Oh my god, another one? Really? And he can actually move across and take my worker. Son of a... Damn it. What is it? This is the second Civ 5 game in a row where, like, barbarians just come and ruin my day at exactly the worst time. How close are we to a border pop? 20. Damn it. We really don't need a farm. I don't know. I'll start one anyway, and we'll see what we want to do. All right. I'm trying to think what the next step is going to be at this point. We don't need the calendar right away. Oh, hold on. Do we have horses? Way up here. And that's it? Down here, well, doesn't help us. Holy cow. Oh, and that's across the way. And Tyr will probably claim those horses. I don't think we're going to build any circuses. Oh, man, I love the circus. So trapping becomes low priority. Do we have deer? Fur? We have deer up here. And that's it. That is insane. I've never seen it start like that. We do have marble that we'll want to hook up soon. We do need dyes. So, okay, and bananas and stuff. So calendar is important, not for our first city, but for where we're going to settle soon. And it's in the right direction for some things we need. As is masonry. Clearing the marsh, there's actually quite a bit of marsh and jungle, so we're going to want to grab this stuff. Ironworking is a bit expensive for us, so we're not going to go there. We're going to need construction pretty quick, too, which picks up masonry and the wheel. Pick up the wheel, just in case we need our worker to do something. And then go calendar, and then finish construction. If you've got a lot of horses, you can get trapping much earlier, and you can hold off on construction for a while. Also, if you had more luxury resources. But I'm actually kind of concerned here, because my capital only has the one unique, and it looks like my first expansion city, which will be maybe here, won't actually have one in the first ring. It will get a border pop to the dyes pretty quick, though, so I guess that's going to be okay. But going east, there's not going to be anything right away. Going west, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything. We're going to have to go... Like, what else is there? Wow. He's got the marble there. Yeah, we'll settle here. We'll get the dyes there. We're going to have to plop down another city up here to get this marble. This is really annoying. We're going to have some happiness issues. Again, maybe the city sprawl is not the way to go, but damn it, I want to try it, so... I really want to get the salt hooked up. I'm so pissed about that barbarian. Oh, hello. Yeah, see, I'm just going to have to move again. Because he can pounce on me. And actually, I can't move there. I guess we'll get started on a mine. God, this is dumb. I guess it wasn't the end of the world that I delayed my my worker, getting the worker by one turn, since he's not going to be able to do anything anyway. There we go. I was going to say, at least, you know, he's got to move into my borders at some point. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Either way, I'm plunking away at him from here. Ah, see? There you go. Let's just move back. We'll protect against more annoying guys. Okay, put 1 turn in the mine, which we will want at some point, so it's not a total waste. Monument done. Okay, we are going to put out, we're size 3, we're going to put out 1 atlas. See if we can't grow to size 4 and then start constructing a settler. I actually wouldn't mind doing one now, but obviously barbarians are going to be a bit of an issue. So we're going to start with that instead. It's not necessarily what I had in mind, but it'll hopefully do. Prague. I can probably just automate that guy. Oh, I hate how they survive an extra shot. Okay, we are definitely going down Liberty, which is good for big civs that want rapid expansion. Getting this 1 extra culture per city is actually going to be very nice for us. We are really looking for the free settler. The cheaper settler is good. The free worker was actually going to help us a lot, but also the +1 for each connected city. So obviously, again, we want those trade routes. Very, very important. And representation is also going to be quite key because our cities are going to be really expensive in terms of adding to our culture costs. So we need representation pretty early to offset that. I'm a little on the fence about which way to go. Well, the +1 production per city is really good. Like, there's no real priority. I think I'll probably go down this route to get that extra settler. But you could just as easily go down here. Workers are valuable. It's not just the extra settler, but also the cheaper one. But workers are valuable. This, as early as possible, is really powerful because you end up saving a lot of culture. And the happiness is going to be critical. Not right off the bat, but I'm betting that we will want it well before we can get it. You can build mine 1 more turn because he can't actually reach you. Don't freak out. So let me fire here. Let me move this guy back over here. God, finish that salt. That's my priority. And yeah, because we're not going to take that guy out, especially not with the archer. I guess I can leave him here for now because I think we're going to expand north first. Okay. Boop. Yeah, just fortify up there. You're fine. You know what? You go and explore. You're probably going to be okay. More cities. Is that, Oh, yes, friendship. Let's totally make friendships, especially with India. The wheel. See, I want ivory. I want this stuff. Maybe we can trade a bunch of our salt away to other people. Atlas is about to complete. There we are. And we still need to grow 1 turn. Now, we can build granaries and watermills, but we're going to have to do a discussion of food here. So, I think Palenque is going to grow to size 5 or 6, I had said, right? So, each unit of population costs 2 food to maintain. So let's say we're growing to size 5.